Hi, my name is Daniel Odamelum, and this is Project 2.8, the RPN Calculator. In mathematics, there are three primary types of notation: prefix, infix, and postfix. Infix is what's most commonly taught in schools, and postfix is what this project uses. RPN, which is postfix or reverse Polish notation, is a mathematical notation in which every operator follows its operands, eliminating the need for parentheses to indicate the order of operation. Prefix notation is when the operator comes before its operands. Infix notation, the operation in between the operands. For example, if you take the infix equation of 9 plus 6, which is an expression, in prefix it would be plus 9, 6, in postfix it is 9, 6 plus, but all three of these equate to 15. These three types of notations can be represented in a binary expression tree. At the top, you have the root node. This symbolizes the final operator used in a given expression. Then you have inner nodes, which act as the parents to leaf nodes. Leaf nodes are operands, and inner nodes also contain operators if they are parents. Taking the previous expression of 9 plus 6, you have a simple binary expression tree where you have the root node of the plus, and there are no inner nodes, as there's just a 9 and 6 as leaf nodes. If we take a more complex expression where we have 3 plus in brackets 5 minus 9 times 2, which is also seen in postfix as 359 minus 2 times plus, you get this binary expression tree where you have plus as the final operator, 3 as the left operand, and you have the 5 minus the 9 multiplied by the 2, and you finally add that to the 3 to get your answer of -5. In an RPN calculator, stacks are used to manage the operators and operands. When a number or an operand is encountered, it then pushes it into the stack. So we have 9, it's pushed into the bottom of the stack. Then you have 6, pushed into the next position in the stack. When an operator is encountered, for example plus, it then pops the two items in the stack out. So it pops out the 6 and the 9. But since this was written in postfix notation of 9, 6 plus, it's the same thing as 9 plus 6 in infix. So it pops out the 6. Let's call that operand B. Pops out the 9, operand A. Then it adds them. A plus B equals 15. And then after that, it pushes this result back into the bottom of the stack for further use if necessary. This happens until the expression is complete, and in this case, there's only one step. When using the RPN calculator, the getEntry function is responsible for detecting which key I press. Whether I press a digit or an operator, this function reads the key input and processes the corresponding value using the process function, which determines the action to take based on the input. For example, if I enter an operand, which can just be a digit or a decimal number, the calculator pushes it onto the stack after I press the enter key. If I press an operator, the process function will pop the top two values from the stack and perform the operation and push the result back onto the stack. If there are not enough operands pushed onto the stack, the calculator will display an error message saying there are not enough operands. To demonstrate, I will take the previous two equations, 9, 6 plus, or 9 plus 6, and 359 minus 2 times plus, or 3 plus in brackets 5 minus 9 times 2, which would return 15 and 9 respectively. So first we have 9, 6 plus, and you have 15. And second, you have 3, 5, 9 minus 2 times plus, which gives you -5. My name is Daniel Odamelum, and thank you for listening.